Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, as the title suggests, Mike, Michael Corinthos, the definition of pathetic. I've been getting on that man's ass all week, okay? And I, listen, I've been listening to this saying for a very long time that they do not represent men in these soap operas well. And Michael Corinthos, that comes from two powerful family, is literally getting, ran over by two women that have children by him. And he's just okay with it. He just accepts that shit. And I don't understand how that works. Um, but we're going to get into it, though. We're going to get into it. Okay? We all know that he's leaving the show. And to be honest, I'm kind of just at this point like, bon voyage. Now let's sit there and do roll call and get started. Amy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Jillian's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Cherie, the real Cherie's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Alicia's in the chat. How you doing tonight? And Cherie is in and out. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for showing love. Always appreciate you. We'll definitely sit there and talk later on tonight. Queen of the South, how is the Queen doing? How's the lovely Queen doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Cherie. And Alicia says Michael may be pathetic, but he's not passive aggressive. He is. He is. Grams, hey everyone. There's always a Michael. It's like Jason, but this proves it to me. Dolometics in the chat. What's good, Dolometics? Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Yeah, of course. I gotta sit there and see um how the Queen is doing. Autumn says, "Hey Albert, I don't like how Willow took Wiley to DC without his permission because Michael is still Wiley and Amelia's father. She should have called and asked for permission." Yeah, exactly. That was clearly out of pocket. Patty, Vessel, Cop Tricks. Yeah, I got my red cup right over there. Jillian, did you hear that GH accidentally posted on their Twitter today the promo for next Tuesday episode and then deleted it shortly after? It was a major spoiler for yes, exactly, Jillian, and I saw it today. Thanks to my guy Grams TV. Was good cherry ice cream. Yes, thank to my guy Grams TV. Um, he sent me a video, and this actually came from Sabrina Faith. Hey, listen, if anybody saw that spoiler, I don't even want to be like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Yes, you can, and you should, because honestly, to tell you the truth, we all knew that Michael Corinthos was leaving. We all knew that Chad Duell was leaving the role, and it has nothing to do with Frank Valentine for the thousandth time. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I really doing? There we go. Ugh, this is so good. Of course, Grams, of course. You're my guy. I gotta sit there and shout you out for that. Yeah, I feel like I have so much shit here. Lisa says my sister is a clinic psychologist, made her watch the Michael Willow and the parents scene over and over again. She says no. Well, I guess we can respectfully agree to disagree. But oh, wrong song. That's so slow. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting take. So, okay, Alicia, if he's not passive aggressive, then what is he then? I mean, seriously, if he's not passive aggressive, then what is he? I'm very curious. Eagle, Michael is less pathetic than Brooke. Her husband cheated on her and caught her on the act, and she still tried. Oh, absolutely. No, 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 no. No, I agree with that. Alicia says, "Where did you get your degree?" No, what I'm saying is, Alicia, if he's not passive aggressive, then what is he then? I mean, because when you think of passive aggressive, if that's not passive aggressive, then what is then? That's my thing. You can say the same for Bill. Released Luna from prison, and I knew that was going to happen months ago. I mean, yeah, no, definitely. Here's the thing: Michael definitely has some contenders in the ring as far as being pathetic. So let's not get that shit twisted. Okay, I know that. Um, that's why I didn't sit there and say the most pathetic. I just said pathetic. Um, Crystal, what's good, Crystal? I mean, that's my whole thing now. If okay, so what is her definition of passive aggressive? That's not it. Autumn says, "What was Bill thinking today? Getting Luna out of jail? Because what he doesn't realize by doing that, Bill just made his son well a target of Luna's fixation. Yes, yes, I did sit there and say that. Yes, Ronnie Ron, what's good, Ronnie Ron? Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. You know, I got to sit there and keep it real. Seriously, I keep it real. At the bank was good. Alicia says she said it appears that he just listened but acts on his own agenda. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So as I always sit there and say in all these chats, and I'll sit there and say it again. Um, there is 29 people in this chat. There is only one of me, so I'm not going to be able to get to every single comment. Just understand that. Be patient, and let's just have a good time. Ron says, Albert, did you think that Johnny threw Alex under the bus? Yes. Yes, I did. Alicia says she also told me that a huge component of passive aggressive is manipulation. Hmm, that's true. What did he do now? I'm gonna get into that 1 second. I'm getting into that 1 second. I got like three comments, so I'm gonna try to get back to your comment in a second. Gorgeous Queen Cat Lady. Michael is a mother effing Corinthos. He makes smart moves always and has a plan afterwards. Seriously? Oh, cat lady. I love my cat lady. That's what I'm gonna sit there and say. I love my cat lady. Yeah, that's oh, Sheree, you just checked out Sabrina Faith. Just type in for Sabrina Faith and it should come up. Dominic says I gotta defend Chanel a little bit. I can understand her needing some space from Johnny. Her anger is justified and he went pretty hard on her. Oh no, no, that's the thing now. That's the thing. I get that. No, I get that, Dolomitics, but here's the thing: there's a fine line between space and hurting that they're saying straight up, "Oh, well, it's done. We can never be back together ever again." And part of me is just like, do you not understand how marriage works? Do you not understand that marriage is trials and tribulations? Being upset in one space is one thing, okay? But I do feel. Oh, of course, Sheree. That's I got that from Grant's TV. Being upset is one thing. Wanting space is one thing. but she's ready to end a whole marriage off of a kiss. And I'm like, boo, you're never going to be married for long with that attitude. Exactly, Lisa. Like you're never going to be married with that type of attitude. As it says, Philip needs to listen to his. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, he should have left the first time when he found out that she was dreaming about another man. He should have been out right. He should have been out just like that. He should have been out just like that. He gonna sit there and let Stephanie. Um, See, that's the thing though, Dolomax. I get you Smith to say in her defense she's pissed and ain't over until she gets justice. I get that part, Dolomax. I do. But like her attitude is just was bothering me, right? And like I said, Dolomax, here's the thing. Maybe you kind of typed that a little bit in a delay, but like I'm not Smith to saying that she can't be upset. I'm not Smith to saying that she can't have space. But like her whole well, it's over, it's done. It's like even her mom was not there looking at her like, oh, it was a kiss. Like, can you? I understand you angry and everything like that, but you acting like this is just over and done. If that's your attitude, don't ever sit there and marry anybody else again. Just take the Jennifer Tilly route and just date someone. But I understand her anger. I'm not saying she can't be angry and pissed and venting and stuff like that. But honestly, to tell you the truth, after a while, I was kind of just like, oh, okay, Shana, I'm just like, and then I started looking at my phone. I was like, oh, she's still going. What's good, CJ Clove? Kelly says the pics of it is on my page too as well. Yep, I may have to sit down and watch that a little bit later on again. But I get anger. But what was that about? I thought Philip was on. Wasn't amputee. He just jumped out of bed, and you know, I mean, like I said, things happen in a relationship, and it's just unfortunately, it is what it is, and it sucks. And again, I get her anger, but I'm like, boo, I here's my thing. Paulina comes from a different time period. Paulina comes from a different time period where, see, the problem with this, with well, one of the problems with this generation is that we tend to just give up way too fast, right? We're already sitting there looking for the exit sign, ready to sit there and assume that the grass is greener on the other side. And that's the thing with Chanel. Chanel's like, oh, okay, I'm over, I'm done, and that's it. It was like, our previous generation was made of much stuffer more was made of more tougher stuff because they had it harder than us. And to them, marriage was not something you just said, and then that was it. You know, that's the truth of the matter. What's good, Solomon? It's been a while. I refused to watch Why Not today after I learned that Claire was going to be on, but I did watch B&B, and I have to say a Claire episode might have been better. Solomon, what you don't like about Claire? Alicia says Stephanie just drifts from man to man. Does she even remember? Oh, Bobby Everett. Yes. Ron, I think I'm surprised that Johnny just automatically assumed that Abe was going to hate him. Abe known Johnny way longer before he knew Paulina and Chanel. Okay, and I think he would sit there and take that into consideration before he automatically, you know. Also, I sit there and I do look at Johnny's situation. I was like, Johnny, what Johnny did was a scumbag move, right? And there's no way around that. But I guess part of me just kind of looks at that like, Johnny, maybe you should just sit there and just kind of start drawing up some divorce papers because, I mean, granted, yes, give her some time or whatever and have her chill. But if she continues to sit there and act like that, you might as well sit there until your marriage over because that's the type of woman that's just ready to just throw everything out the window just so fast like that. Like their marriage never really meant anything. Like that's something that can be worked out. You know, it was bad what he did. It was bad what he said. It was bad that he made out with somebody else, and I get that part. But like, um, Patty says, "Where can I find the spoilers that was leaked on Twitter today?" That's a good question, Patty. Here's the thing: I'm not too sure. I got that from Grams TV, um, so I have no idea when it comes towards any spoilers on Twitter. But I don't generally go to Twitter for spoilers. So I can't even sit there and tell you that, unfortunately. Ed says Hobby, Gabby, and JJ scene was not needed. Ain't no man about to sit down and eat pancakes before getting dressed. I mean, their scene was not needed. Here's the thing about Hobby. Hobby is like and I hate that they're saying this in a way. Hobby is like a Latin version of Leo. Like, Hobby is very extra. He's very over the top. And it's like, um, it's like isn't it that hitting on this man, talking about he's attractive and everything like that? I was like, Javi, can you just calm your ass down a little bit? Alicia says, where's AJ gonna do about Rafe in the basement? That's a damn good question. I mean, that shit eventually is gonna get discovered, Alicia, but I think it's gonna be probably after EJ and Belle wind up hooking up. Someone says, I think the character is really strange. She portrays as this sweet virgin who can do no wrong, who everybody loves after mostly after most likely traumatizing her family. Okay. Okay. That I understand your reason now. That is true, CJ Clove, that they are sisters. Lisa, I can do without Javi. He's a little too special. He's extra. He's extra and Leo's extra. The thing about those characters is that sometimes it's very hard to take them seriously when they just start off on a comedy routine. Because that's usually what they kind of bring them in there for. Sometimes they always you ever notice that they play that kooky music that's just symbolizes what's Good Island that just symbolizes oh they're about to do a comedy routine, they're about to do a comedy stick, like even in the beginning like he dropped a plate or whatever. So what did JJ do? He came out there and damn near a towel and a tennis racket. Like I guess we got to the comedy portion of this episode. CJ Close says Javi is a clown. But yeah. And yes, exactly, Alicia. And why is that? Because he doesn't really have any ties to anyone on the show. He really doesn't. So yes, he spends a lot of his time talking to himself, making this joke and everything like that. Whatever the joke is going to be, and it's just like, oh, it's Leo again. Alicia says Michael is her baby. Yeah, I get that, Island. I don't know. I kind of have a different take, but I respect yours, though. I respect your take. I'm gonna sit there and say that I have a take on it, and it's a lot darker. But I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna probably say it in a few minutes. I'm totally cool with it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm totally fine with it. Don't know since I enjoy a little comedy, but days could stand to dial down on the quirky characters. Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ, what's good? Solomon says, plus it makes no sense that sweet Virgin Claire, who belongs to a rich and affluent family, would be a nanny to Harrison, who belongs to a family that's her rich grandfather despises. I can get I get that. I get that. I can see some clarity in that. Yeah, I can see that. Um, I don't know. I guess it is what it is, but I see your point, Dom. I don't know. So yeah, I'm doing good, Blackmon. I'm doing good. I took a cat nap. I felt like part of me wants to just stay asleep and just do the stream tomorrow, but I already made like I don't know. I'm not a fan of going back on my work, but part of me felt like I should have probably stayed asleep until tomorrow and just do it tomorrow and then just do a stream tomorrow. But other than that, I'm good. You know, here's my whole thing though. People think they're saying that okay, here's the thing. They most people know that Michael was leaving the show, right? But now people have a problem with the way that Michael's leaving. And I'm just like, you approve Alicia says cat nap. Did you approve cat lady? I love cat lady. I love cat lady. Cat lady's gonna come over sometime this year and make me some pancakes and we're gonna have a great time. That's just gonna end up happening. Um I'm just like he goes out in a fire. Like, I mean, Alan says, where's Cat Lady? Is she on? Yeah, she was on earlier. Um she might be doing something right now, just listening in, but hopefully when she has some time she'll come back on. Um well like I said, I'm just like he goes out in a fire. Oh, okay. So what? Yes, it's pain is being burnt alive. It's clearly a horrible thing. But I'm like, yeah, exactly. Just look, just some burns. Like honestly, tell you the truth, my whole thing is like, what do they want Michael to do? Just ride off into the sunset all nice and sweet and innocent? Like, I mean, that's my whole thing. It's like people, people want some drama. They want some oomph. And now you're getting oomph, but people are like, oh my God, he's going to be on fire and burning. I'm like, okay. Yes, I did, Spiderquake. I saw the video too. And I know it sounds kind of bad, but I'm totally okay with it. Where'd you hear that? Oh, Ed. Um, I heard it from Gramps TV. Gramps TV actually sent me a picture. He sent me a video from That's Like the Worst Way to Die. Yes, it is Spiderquake. So it's going to be an epic episode, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that's he's going out. Yeah, exactly. He's going out like that. So I mean, that's think that's the concern that. I mean, I get it. Or I thought he wasn't dying. No, he's not dying. Ed, he's not. CJ Cole says, "Dang, Albert, you excited about it?" Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm very excited about it, CJ Clove. I'm ecstatic about it. I'm CJ Clove. I'm giddy about it. Elisa says GH is better at comedy than Days. They're really clunky. I think because Days sometimes they're very cringy at times. Days is very cringy at times because they have these comedy scenes like with Leo and Javi, and it's just like it's over the top and it's like it's kind of stupid. You know, I just got it, so I'm definitely checking out tonight. Thank you, Domax. I got a new phone, so like everything just comes in so much more clear now. Ron says your thoughts on Alex and Joy. They're single, so they should sit there and give. They should sit there and try to be in a relationship because they're single. Ed says Sasha better come clean about that after that happens. Yeah, she should. I'm totally not happy with Sasha at this point. She don't even want financial support. I'm like, Sasha, what are you going to be doing if you can't sit there and be cooking for the quartermains? Oh, I don't need any money. I'm going to handle this baby totally by myself. I'm like, first of all, Sasha, you sound selfish as shit. And your reasons for you wanting to have this child by yourself is selfish. Okay, because you wasn't concerned about the danger and the family drama. Families come with drama. So don't sit there and try to use the quartermains as a way to not sit there and tell the world or not have him be a part of your family because that's bullshit. And the danger, no. Sorry. You decide to sit there and knock boots with him, that comes to consequences. He should not sit there and miss out on his child's life because of that. Nah, boom. So no. CJ Close said they slept with dangerous men. Exactly. So exactly, CJ Close. So they're gonna have to sit there and do. That was my issue with Sam. Sam came across as a goddamn Karen, and Carly let her know. And I know some people will sit there and be like, well, no, no. You chose to sit there and have a baby with him. You shut your goddamn mouth and you just sit there and just deal with it. No, Rhonda, I actually haven't sat there and thought about that. So Donna says, I want to know why Michael's pathetic. Should he boundary Willow and Sasha until they do what he wants? Maybe he should kidnap them, ask them for a friend. He should man up and sit there and actually have some balls and say what he wants and not just be so damn passive aggressive about it. That's what he should be doing. Okay, Michael's pathetic because um Michael's pathetic because he lets. Thank you, CJ Clove. He's pathetic because he let these women walk all over him. It's kind of like when he dated Nell. Nell practically took that man's goddamn spine at this point. So, like, he constantly have people fighting his own battles for him. If it's not Mom Dukes, it's Sonny. If it's not Sonny, it's Jason. So there's a lot of reasons why Michael Corinthos comes across as the most pathetic beta I've ever seen in my entire life. And in all reality, I cannot wait until Mike was off my damn TV screen, if we're going to be honest. I'm just going to be real. Alicia says, Dr. Albert, listen, I'm just keeping it real. Ed says Sasha also has danger from her mom and even herself. I get that, Donna. I do. I do. I'm not just saying he has to sit there and act all caveman, but god damn, it's like Michael doesn't. I mean, to be fair, Donna, being masculine in soap operas or being masculine on television, it's just not. It's just not allowed, and it's like police said Nell was passive aggressive. see why as well. J Blues step up. Sasha has made a few points, but she too will put her child in harm's way because of who her parents are. I'm not happy that Sasha is asking Michael to step away from it. Exactly. And he's just doing it. Just like when he let what you call it. Ron, that's illegal. Okay, Ron, Aaron is a minor. I don't understand why you keep wanting these minors to be hooking up with grown ass adults. Donna says Michael told Sasha he wants to be a father to her child. He told Willow he wants to work on their marriage. They both said no, so his only option is court. Well, then take their asses to court then. Or do something. I get what you're saying, Donna. I do. But, like, he lets women walk all over him. And, I'm not simply saying he needs to be yelling, he needs to be aggressive, but he damn sure needs to be assertive. I mean, the guy comes from two damn powerful families, and he's just like, okay, Sasha, I see your point. I'll agree to it. You're what? On top of the fact that you know damn well how Christina grew up and how she resented her father and her siblings, including you. And you're going to sit there and put that future child in the same position that Christina was in. Come on. Come on, baby girl. I mean, that's true, Ed, but like, yeah. But to be fair, Ed, her, the danger that comes from Emma is from Holly is nowhere near the danger that comes from um Sunny. If we're gonna be honest, hey, how you doing tonight, Sharion? Donna says, I disagree. What can he do other than threaten them physical harm or go to court? And take their asses to court then. But just be more assertive than just basically okaying everything that these women tell him to do. Um, I think that's my thing, Donna. You know, he should sit there and state, no, listen, I want to sit there and raise my damn child. Alicia said, where's the evidence that Christina resented Michael? Really? Yeah. Back in the day, Alicia, I remember that on some level, she didn't resent him like outright, like I hate you, I can't stand you, or anything like that. Exactly, CJ Clove. He has no balls. Um Solomon says, I wonder if Dollar Bill and Luna are going to have romance now. So many people keep sitting there saying that, and I think the part that makes people icky is not so much that they're their ages is so gapped apart. It's the fact that Bill considers Luna a daughter. And so to cross that line from Bill to sit there and look at her from a daughter to look at her in a romance sense is kind of like Woody Allen. It's kind of like a Woody Allen. It's kind of like a Woody Allen situation. Remember Woody Allen and his adopted daughter that he wound up marrying, which is weird as shit. That's what Bill and Luna would be like. Bill and Luna would be like the equivalent of Woody Allen and that chick that I can't remember her name or don't know her name. Please said, beat your chest like an ogre. Okay, that's the way to handle the problems. No, Ron, Luna isn't a minor. That's the thing. Aaron is a minor, so what Luna isn't she worth a child and she wants her sugar daddy? No, Ron, the difference is Luna's not a minor. Luna's not a minor. Now, Alicia said, beat your chest like an ogre. Okay, that's the way to handle problems. I'm not saying that's the way to handle problems. I'm saying that he needs to be more assertive. Okay. See, Alicia keeps trying to make it seem like what I'm saying that I want Michael to be overly aggressive. And that's not what I'm saying. Okay. But I do think that he needs to sit there and be more assertive and sit there and really put it out there. Hey, no, listen, I want to sit there and raise our child. I want to raise my child. Her snit is it's like you're sitting there letting her call all the damn shots. Like that child isn't half yours. That's my thing. You can you can argue, you can sit there and have a conversation and be more assertive and not have to sit there and go to a level of yelling and screaming. There is a middle ground. There is a middle ground. But what he's doing right now, he's not doing any middle ground. He's just letting her practically sit there and say, like, that's the thing. Donna says how though Michael has been very clear saying what he wants, but the woman says no. He didn't, but that's the thing though, Donna. He doesn't come across like that. That's exactly, and that's well. He's been clear, but he hasn't been assertive though. It's almost like he's not there being kind of like overly nice about, but I really want to raise my child though. I mean, isn't it possible? Like that's the energy that he's coming across as. Sheree says, remember when Michael killed Claudia, took custody of Avery's? Yeah, exactly, Sheree. That's the version that we need, not this goddamn pansy. Island says, fuck me. Island says Michael needs to be assertive when it comes to his kids. I know he was traumatized by going back and forth between his parents, but fight for your kids, exactly. Yeah. Alright. Elisa says Michael could be thinking about his kids. What should he do? Huh. I, and Sheree says, be right back. Exactly, Island. Donna says, what else is he supposed to do? He has no rights until he goes to court. He threatens either Sasha or Willow will cost them. Yes, that's true. Sheree says, what else is on the agenda tonight? I mean, it's generally talking about the four soaps, and then after that, it's kind of pretty much, I don't know, anything else. Usually, sometimes we talk about like old school stuff, old school TV shows or whatever, nostalgic stuff. Jay Blue says she is selfish. She wants to have her own baby. Her excuse is BS because she can put her child in danger just because of her parents. Yeah, again, I absolutely black mom pancakes with ancient mama syrup, of course. I mean, come on, black mom. You know we got to do ancient mama syrup. Now, I'm okay. I do generally respect everyone's opinion, and clearly we're going to disagree on that. But my stance is very clear, though, is that he needs to be a little more assertive, and he's just coming across as way too much of a damn yes man to me. I do Island. I haven't watched anime in years, though. I wanna watch the new Dragon Ball Diamond series, though. That's which one I want to watch. I want to watch the new Diamond series on Netflix. Ron says, "How do you feel about Belle possibly being with EJ? Because I will be doing more fact." I'm good with it, Ron. Um, Belle does have a certain level of sex appeal. She does. So, um, I mean, I don't. I can't sit there. Here's the thing. I can't sit there and say how is it going to go, but I would sit there and say I understand where Chanel is coming from because Joy knew what she was doing. She knew she was with a married man. She knew she was with a married man, and she chose to sit there and make out with him. So I understand Chanel's anger. My whole thing is like, I guess my whole thing is I see that all the time. When a woman gets upset, they go after the other woman and start fighting the other woman instead of the man, in a sense. Elisa said Ancient Mama is not maple syrup. No, but it's really good syrup, though. You need to do a quick minute fan question to get to know your host, to get to know your whole Spire fan. Oh, I mean, sure, yeah, maybe one day I will do that. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do that. I don't know about tonight, but maybe one day. Solomon says, "Yeah, I remember that opera, and I bet you Brad Bell's going to bring Woody Allen's story to TV with Dollar Bill and Luna. Psychologically, incest is right up his alley." Hmm. Yeah, I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories. I don't know what that emoji is. Alicia said, "Try some real maple syrup. You'll like it." Yeah, yeah. I probably will, Alicia. I think because for me, I usually always stick with what works, and I never generally go outside my comfort zone when it comes to trying new things, even syrups. Hell, even drinks. I ordered like seriously, Alicia. I pretty much ordered the same type of drink from Starbucks and Dunkin' Donut for a whole year. Alicia, I'm one of those people that will go into a restaurant. I'll go into a fast food place or a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, and they know what I'm gonna get before I get it. They know the minute I walk in there, they know exactly what I'm gonna get. Island says it means cheers. Oh, it was so small. I could, yes, cheers, love, cheers. Thank you, Island. Blackmon says that hot links and cream corn comment last night had me somewhere else. I might have been. I'm gonna be honest. I probably don't remember that, but I also was drinking a lot though too. We talked about a lot of things, Black Mike. I mean, Black Mike. You know how Cat Lady gets. You know how Cat Lady gets. Yeah, that's true, Alicia. I'm cool with that though. I mean, and that's the thing, Alicia. I know for other people that definitely wouldn't work. Um, yeah, I'm a creature of habit. I'm very consistent, obviously, like with this, but like when I go to my deli tomorrow and I walk in, they know exactly what I'm gonna get before I get it. Before I say it. I'm a creature of habit and I like routine. I like routine. I have my routines in the mornings, I have my routines when I get home. My dad is the exact opposite of me in a sense. So yes. Ah, there we go. There we go. Cat Lady's being all sassy already. She's starting already. She don't even know what like I don't even know why she even have that emoji. All I said was cat lady. Someone says imagine a dollar bill, Luna Zende, love triangle with Luna pursuing dollar bill for his money while having a hot and heavy affair with Zende. Millions of views would be saying goodbye to B&B. What? I don't think they would be saying goodbye. I think they'd be like, why would they say goodbye though? Anime movie. Perfect Blue animated movie is a great psychology thriller. Hmm. I'll take a look at it. Galileo says, "I saw pancakes in here." Okay, but to be fair, cat lady, that was Black Mom's comment. That was Black Mom comment. That didn't have anything to do with me. I just comment on his comment. Queen Jess, what's good, Jess? Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Black Mom. Black Mom's a G. Um, Patty says Albert Joy didn't know that Johnny was married that night. She met him in a bar. Was when he first hit. Was when she first hit town. Was good, Ryan? Was when she first hit town before she even went to read for the part in the soap opera. It was good, Ryan. Thank you, Black Mon. Okay, so here's the thing. She didn't know that, but she did. Here's the thing. She didn't know that when she first met Johnny, but Johnny did sit there and say that he felt that his marriage was over. He literally told her that his wife cheated on him. So she knew that he was still married. She might have sat there and said, okay, well, his marriage is over. So what does it matter if we want to hook him up or not? But she knew that he was with a married woman. So unfortunately, we can't use that excuse of, well, she didn't know, because she knew. And it says my biggest problem with Sasha is that she's working with his family, and Michael's parents been good to her, and she still wants to keep the baby away from Michael and his family. Yeah, she is definitely selfish as shit. Ron says GH fan. Oh, GH fan. GH fan was good. Just as I can't, Sonny is just now asking about a successor. You goddamn right, cat lady. I love getting under people's skin. And just that comment from you, cat lady. Just that comment is for you from cat lady. Solomon says that will be crossing the line. Luna satisfying a man who once considered her a daughter and cheating on him with a man who was accused of taking advantage of her. Yeah, but it's also just another day for what you call it, though. Yes, I metal. We were just in there talking about that, and yes, Jess. I don't swear I'm a villain. I am a villain, and I'm not just a villain. I'm the villain. Okay, get it right, Jess. Get it right. And you know, cat lady. You know. It could have, Ed, but here's the thing, though. I understand. Here's the thing, though, Ed. I actually understand where Lulu was coming from, because she didn't invite Dante over there. She didn't ask Dante to sit there and come with her. Dante just came on his own. Um, Alicia said Jada Commissioner didn't notice how off Rafe was. Yeah, but what was she even compared to, though? I get that part, but I do get what you're saying that they're saying, though. Oh, at least no, I am. Kelly says, even the way you say that Al sounds gay. Sorry. What? I was like, what? Hold on, I'm gonna highlight. I should, I think I should pin that shit. Hold on. Ryan says, I, I think I tend to be a people pleaser and try to avoid conflict like Michael. Does that make me pathetic? Um, I don't really understand how you're comparing yourself and Michael in that sense. It almost sounds like you're asking me to insult you in a sense. Just says, nah, Lulu is, she is annoying, but she is annoying, but I can see it in that sense. Blackmon says, why not? I'm going there. You must be very bad, Albert, if you say you're a villain. Oh, I am a villain. What's good, Smith, Robin, Holly, our grandchildren with Alan, and that's what I just said. I was like, I mean, don't be wrong. I can be an asshole. You want me to insult you? Well, Lisa, I am not a people pleaser. My thing is, GH fan, is that Michael needs to be more assertive. Okay, because as a father, he does have rights, but your rights are only as good as if you fight for them. And Michael does not seem like he wants to sit there and fight for his kids because he comes across as a pushover. The thing is, I'm not a fan of conflicts, but I'm not going to sit there and let somebody just bulldoze me. That's the thing. Metalhead says, to be fair, Lulu has always been annoying, especially when Julian played her. You're probably right about that, Metalhead. I think soap operas are so new to me that unless they really was just so out of pocket, I probably wouldn't have noticed it. Jess says he's absolutely weak. Yeah, that's what betas generally tend to be. They tend to be weak. Michael comes from two powerful families, and yet he let these women just walk all over him. The sad thing, you let Willow just walk out with the damn kids. Like, what are you doing? As says, so Willow went to DC with Wiley and didn't tell Michael. This chick showing her ass, and Michael needs to bring back the side of. Yeah, we've been waiting for that shit for a hot. I've been. Listen, I've heard stories. Oh, thank you, Ron. Let me take my drink. Let me take my drink. Hold on. Oh, and Cat Lady, this is apparently this is for you. Ronnie says, I need Viagra. Cat Lady says, I know how he can't even give me 90 minutes. I've been asking. Well, Cat Lady, the thing is, well, see, the thing is, Black Man, I don't need 90 minutes. I mean, bro, I'm sorry I sit there and put up with men that took 90 minutes to get a job done that does not require 90 minutes in any form or way, but I'm built a little bit different though. I don't know if you can personally last 90 minutes with me, but I'm just saying. Ryan says, I think he let Willow leave his house with the kids because he didn't want to make things harder for the kids. He didn't want to make a scene. Yeah, I get that. But sometimes in these situations, you kind of have to make a scene, though. Thank you, Alicia. Because, those are realistic expectations. Plus, again, I don't know who needs 90 minutes to get a job done. But thank you, Alicia. Like I said, Alicia, I don't. Oh, Jeff says no, he can't see his kids. So what did he get? What did he get? What did that get him? Ooh. Thank you. Blackmon says you need a smoke break in between. Oh, I don't need any breaks, but I know people that has lesser stamina than me does. Ron says 90 minutes for what? Nikishima would give Abed a heart or heartbroken syndrome. And Jade Fan agrees with you, Jess. Donna says, no, you can. It's traumatizing for the children and has long term effects. You always have to look out for the kids first. Yeah, that's what therapy's for. You can do some therapy. Yeah, Black Man. Like I said, I'm built a little bit differently. But that's just me. That's just me. As said, Christina gets on my nerves, but she needs to find out Michael and Sasha having a baby and what Michael's going through. Christina would be the perfect person to. Really? Why? Why would Christina be the perfect person to knock some sense into him? Why would Christina be the perfect person to knock sense into anyone? I'm reading that correctly, right? Well, I mean, yeah, Alicia, but according to Ron, I need Viagra to be able to keep up with her, whatever that means. Listen, Ron is a great storyteller. Okay. Um, well, that was not the idea, but I'm glad you're thinking about it, though. Like I said, Black Mom, I'm just built a little bit differently. I mean, some people need 90 minutes, but Ron says, Albert, what is your family ties with Allah? You were agreement with him abusing it. Oh, I was. Oh yeah, of course, Ron, because my name is Albert and Allah's first name is Albert. So yeah, no, that totally makes sense. And it says because she wouldn't let this go and she lived this what Alexa and Sonny. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Kelly says built like Quagmire. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Lisa, I just hope you're not working with short ends. I don't know what that means, but Donna says the goal when raising kids is to avoid creating trauma for them unnecessarily. Don't want to be the reason your child needs therapy. That should be something parents want to avoid. Yeah, and that should have been something that Willow should have wanted to avoid too. But here's the thing. Willow took advantage of Michael's kindness. Okay. She could have sat there and she could have sat there and not did that. Here's the thing, if Michael was the type of person, first of all, if Michael was the type of person that had any goddamn balls, Cat Lady's being sassy again. It's true though, cat lady. It's just true. Yeah, Jess. I just don't think that cat lady understands that I'm built a little bit different, but it's okay. I got some moves. Um, I mean, yeah, I get that Michael didn't want. I don't think she took advantage of his kindness, but she knew he loved his kids and isn't going to hurt them. Oh, I have broken heart syndrome now. Fucking yes, yes, Jess. But Jess, I don't think it's cute. I think it's not. I don't think it's cute. It's just real. It's not being cute. That's just being honest. And I can say more, but I'm gonna stop before I feel like if I say more, I'm gonna dig myself into a hole. So even though Cat Lady is tempting me, she is. See, Cat Lady, that sassiness you got from Jess. He says, "So are you calling Michael a beta male?" Yes, yes, I am, Alicia. I'm calling Michael Corinthos a pathetic beta male. Absolutely, 100%. I am, and I know it's mean, but well, I am a villain and a dick, and I'm just being honest. GH fan says, "I'm glad that you at least think he's kind so far. You made it seem like being a beta male. No, it doesn't make you a beta. It doesn't make you a bad person. But I mean, I can't sit there and root for somebody who's not going to be assertive when it comes towards wanting to be with their kids." Elise said, "No, he's not. I'm a woman and I don't agree." Okay, well then we can respectfully agree to disagree. Then that's totally fine. It says, Lulu so uh, Lulu so overconfident about getting her way with Valentine. I'm glad Dante wasn't backing down. I'm glad that Dante didn't back down in a sense of. I'm glad that he didn't back down in the sense of being real with her. Because that shot could have easily hurt her. What did Cat Lady just say? I feel like I need to take a drink before I'm reading what Cat Lady says. Well, that so-called beta male has enough money to buy. Oh my god! Oh, oof. Mm. Mm-mm. Oof. Exactly, Black Mind. Now, Black Mind. Now you see why I'm blaming Jess for that. Donna says I disagree too. It's not beta to love your kids, and I'm a woman. Hmm. Okay. J Blue says she already made up her mind to leave Michael when she slept with Drew. Exactly. Steven says calling a foul is exactly. Jess says I didn't even do anything. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, because Cat Lady was not sassy before you. Cat Lady only got sassy after you being sassy in the chat so long. So yes, Jess, it is your fault. That's honestly tell you the truth. That's all your fault, Jess. Honest, I mean, Jade fan says, but that's like blaming a kid for being bullied because they don't stand up. Well, then they need to stand up then, because bullies aren't going to go away until you do something about it. Kaiwan, what's good, Kaiwan? That's right, Jess. Always blaming someone else. Well, yes, but in this case, Alicia is true. Jess was always sassy in the chat. And then Cat Lady got that wild idea from Jess. Oh, you know what? I can be sassy too. So yeah, that's Jess's fault. I can't believe she actually said that shit though. Michael is still a goddamn beta male. Okay. Ron says no, Jess, but they could be inspired to be sassy because of you. Yeah. What do you gotta say about that, Jess? Says I was Sasha selfish. She really thinks she can do by herself. It takes two to make and raise a child, and what income and no support. Yeah, exactly. That's what it says. She's not making any sense whatsoever. Kelly says, "What?" Kelly says, "Now he's calling me Wello. Can't think for myself." You called me Drew yesterday. Cat, Cat Lady called me Drew Kane yesterday. I don't think I'm letting that shit go. Elisa said, "The women here are in Revolut. Your ideas belong back in caveman era. Is caveman era to sit there and be assertive? That's not caveman era. That's not caveman ideals. I never once sat there and said any sort of caveman. Let's be very clear about something, okay? I never once. Kelly, you stop it, sassy ass. I've never once sat there. I've never once sat there and said anything caveman like. I sat there and said that he needs to be assertive. And to be honest, Alicia, I'm not the only person who sat there and said that. So why are you something saying the woman here in the chat? Well, guess what? Jess is actually a woman in the chat, and even she agrees with me as far as Michael needs to sit there and grow a bit of a backbone. So this isn't about caveman ideas. This is just about him growing a spine. Exactly, Black Man. You hear this? Alicia says, "Calling it, yeah, is an insult to Drew." What? Big D says Michael is soft. Yeah, as a. So yeah, I'm like, last time I checked, she's a woman. And it says so day. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm okay with that, but at the same time, Ed, it just comes across like, no, Alicia, here's the thing. It's not so much that I feel like I'm correct. I just feel that's my opinion. I mean, we can agree to disagree on it, but yeah, I stand by that opinion. Um, and it's not so much I'm backing down. I'm not backing down because I'm stubborn. It's just like, that's just what I believe. But I'm okay with those changes. At the same time, Ed, I just look at days when they start doing stuff like that. It just makes me think like it gets me kind of somewhat nervous, like what is going on behind the scenes on days. And to do that, he needs to first demand a paternity test to even assert his rights. I get it. I get it. Um, like I said, I respectfully agree to disagree. I Yeah, I stand on that notion now, ultimately. So you want Michael to snatch Sasha by the hair and demand when did I actually say that? When did I sit there and say that? Why are people putting words in my mouth? When did I sit there and say that's what I wanted? I think that there needs to be more level of assertiveness. You know, here's the thing, you can be nice and kind but still sit there and get your point across. Ron says Albert's nickname is Bad Boy. What? I mean, that's true. I am a bad boy. That's absolutely true. Is that you hear this, Black Mon? Kelly says like, what, Al? What should Michael be doing? Being more assertive and actually having a goddamn spine. How about we start with that? How about we start with that? You think I just put Michael Corinthos' definition of pathetic just because I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed? No, I've been sitting there feeling that way for a hot minute. Donna says, Elisa says Days is more than a little disappointing. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jess. God damn. Jess says Michael needs to grow a pair and get his goddamn kids. Ooh. I don't know, Alicia. From where I'm sitting, it's looking a little bit different. Donna says you're implying that by saying he's soft, how much more assertive can he be? He told Sasha he wants to be in the baby's life with us. Well, like Jess said, Michael needs to grow a pair and get his goddamn kids. Oof, I love it. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. It was really good to see you. Well, no, Donna, he's talking about with Willow. He's talking about with Willow. Because he's been letting Willow just skate over that man's back for way too goddamn long. So he needs to sit there and start with Willow. And then he can sit there and get around to Sasha. But he needs to sit there and start with Willow. I also think that Michael needs to do better at sticking up for himself, but I also can respect that Michael has a kind heart and doesn't want to argue with Sasha. Just says it's not about arguing with Sasha. Why wouldn't you want your child's father in their life? It's just stupid. It is stupid. Cat Lady says, Ron, don't drink or eat anything Abby gives you. Well, no, Cat Lady, because I'm going to be sitting there making you my world famous Franks and beans. So you be having that. You'll be having that, Cat Lady. So sassy. Jay Blue says, yes, I like Dante was being real with her. I understand where she's coming from, but she's been reckless. Exactly. And she, even after knowing that that sniper was following her, oh, whoa. Kelly says, you ain't making me nothing, Diddy. Cat lady, you stop it. You're gonna have those Franks and beans, and you're gonna sit there. You're gonna like it. What? Blackmon says maple syrup and the beans Albert are onions or brown sugar. Definitely brown sugar. Definitely brown sugar, Blackmon. Ron says, Cat Lady, I don't want anything from Albert Boston because Nikisha Moore spit. And then also he's Puff Daddy and Bad Boy Records. what? What? Stefan says Stefan says foul number two. Stefan, I lost count of how many fouls that's been going on. Curly says sound like Puff Daddy, aka Diddy. So I love Cat Lady. I love Cat Lady. Alicia says can't ruin a hot dog and a can of beans. You can't, but you can improve on it though. I mean, you know how I make it with the well, I can't sit there and say what it is because there's secret ingredients. Yeah, Sir Charles. Most people saw the video or they went to Twitter and they heard about it. I saw the video. See, Jess, see what you did? See what you did, Jess? Cat lady sitting there acting sassy. She wasn't being a diva yet, but she's acting sassy. Wow. Yeah. I mean, Sir Charles, if you follow me on Instagram, I can sit there and send you the video. Ron says, "Why did you accept Office and Cardi B by offering by?" I don't remember me doing that, Ron. Was I drunk that night? I don't know. It depends on how much I was drinking. Just as I saw a picture of Michael in the fire, well, I can't believe they're taking him out like that. Yeah, but they are, and I'm looking forward to that drama. God, thank you, Jay Blue. Jay Blue says being assertive isn't being aggressive or um dominating. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't mean that you're sitting there being a goddamn ogre or anything like that. You can be assertive without sitting there coming across as an asshole. You're just being assertive in what you want and what you want for your kids. And Jay Blue is a woman. But yes, if you search us, if you follow me on Instagram, then I can send you the picture. I mean, I can send you the video because it's actually a whole video. Sean says, Michael Burning reminds me of Kane. I don't know who Kane is. Island says being assertive means that you state your opinion strong. Exactly. Eh, I don't know. I don't know, Alicia. I wouldn't have wrote this title if that was the case. So, oh, Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about now, Sean. I haven't really watched much wrestling except for when I was a kid. It says Michael getting to Willow. Did you forget about Michael's phone to Diane? About Michael asking, yes. Yeah, he was like, yo, listen, let me use that shit in court. You sent to take my goddamn children halfway across like state lines and everything like that. I didn't tell you that was okay. Oh wow, so Ron, me and Keisha Moore are just troublemakers now, right? We just went to Cardi B concert to sit there and throw water on her. Wow. Well, that seems like something I would do. I am a villain after all. That does make sense. Thank you, Ron, for snitting point that out. See, people, I'm a villain. I love it. I love it. So great. I don't remember snitting talking about almost any other. So I wrote notes for so many. No, Island. No, but sometimes he usually comes up. He usually comes in here kind of late. Okay, Sir Charles, I will send you that video. Um, it would be strange if Michael returned with plastic surgery, like a different face. Yeah, I'll just add another actor into it. Okay. Ugh. I'm always so annoyed when it tells me that I maxed out on the amount of people that I follow. But I will sit there and send it to you tonight, though. That's what they probably would do. Yeah, he. There's another reason why I can't go on Instagram because every time I like every God damn it, every time I do, there's always some goddamn thirst trap that I have to sit there and unfortunately see before I'm able to do what I need to do. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, you picked the wrong time. That's so annoying. Sources say what? Who said that? Who said what? Yeah, but the thing is, Ed, it was more. She did make her decision, but like Valentine clearly manipulated her. Okay, Valentine clearly manipulated her in a way where he would ensure that he would get the outcome that he wanted. All right. I'll send you the video tonight. She said, "Do you listen to the Poor Charles Update podcast? It's two sisters talking about a show. I heard of them, Donna. I mean, I heard of them, GH fan. You know, it's really funny, GH fan, is that when I first started out doing this, I want to do a collab with them, but and this is where it's going to make me come across as butthurt and petty, but I want to do a collab with them. As I was starting out, sent to my channel and everything like that. And they never got back to me. And I always felt some sort of way about that. But yeah, I've heard of them now. You know what? I can't wait to have Cat Lady back on my stream again. I cannot wait to have my cat lady back on my stream again. Okay? So whenever you got time, we will make it a regular, not non-members, and do that. Sean says, I think Carly will probably hate Willow from now on. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Switcho says, what you okay. Donna says, disagreeing with you on everything tonight. I guess I don't think Valentine manipulated Charlotte. He told her the truth. He could blame Lulu for. That's true. That's true. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What he should have done. I'm gonna try to answer your question in 1 second. Ed. What he should have done was sit there and say, you know what? I may be a fugitive and on the run, but you don't have to be a fugitive. You should be with your mother. He should have basically made it more assertive that she should have actually been with her mother instead of saying, well, you're going to have to either pick me or you're going to have to pick Mom Dukes. Like, no, you know damn well. Valentine knew damn well that Charlotte should have been with her mother at this point because you had enemies. You just had somebody shoot at you. He kind of didn't know. He made it seem like his thing. He gave her a choice, and he knew. That's the thing, Jazz. He gave her a choice, but he knew that she would choose him. Okay, so it was almost like in his mind, well, if she chooses me, then I don't have to feel guilty for putting my daughter's life in danger. That's literally what he just did. That's what he just did. And it says, I think Pauline and Abe are going to be the ones that help Chanel see that her marriage worth saving because they both agree what Johnny did. Yeah. I mean, it's a kiss, but yeah, GH, yeah, no, that's my guy right there. Um, GH, he inspired me to sit there and do my channel. So he inspired me to sit there and do reviews and stuff. And we talk every now and then, you know. Alicia said, talking about a beta male, here's Johnny. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, that's right. JH fan. One day I just got so fed up with Nina and her shenanigans. And I saw that Brock was not there doing videos and reviews and stuff. And I'm like, I've been watching General Hospital for a while. I should try that. And ever since, I'm here. But it's a lot of fun though. Even when I'm, you know, getting a certain level of sass and divaness from Cat Lady, I have a lot of fun. Donna says, but he told her I'm a fugitive, but you shouldn't be. You can be with your mother. You can be with your mother, not you should be with your mother. You should there the thing is, Donna, there's wording that you can sit there. Yeah, Cat Lady. But I love Cat Lady. Um there's wording that he used in a way to manipulate her. Donna says Brock TV started before you. I just found his channel. Yeah, no, he started way before me. He's been on the platform like almost 10 or something years. No, I'm still in baby years compared to him. I've only been off for 5 years. Exactly. He knew exactly what he was doing. Ron says, Albert, I miss my girl Melinda Trash on screen. Gabby ain't even good looking. She's looks like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Hmm. I don't know. Melissa Joan Hart is pretty. She's alright. She's pretty. She ain't a slouch. Of course, I do like the Sabrina on Netflix more, but that's just me. As said, oh Jesus Christ. Have a good night, Alicia. It was really great to see you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next time, in the next one. Ed says Nina never gonna learn. Curtis said the same thing that Ava said. See, but that's the thing though, Ed. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about Nina, right? Nina is selfish to the core. Nina feels that Drew is bad for her daughter. She can end all that. She can end all that by telling the truth and saying, "Hey, listen, me and Drew been knocking boots. That's the kind of person that he is." You think that Drew is bad for her, but not bad enough to sit there and be honest. So, like, Jade said, Brock has actually been. Oh yeah, for 12 years. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 12 years. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Brock is an OG. Brock is an OG. Uh, Jade fan. Sabrina Faith is an OG, and JOJ Media is an OG. Those are just a couple of the OGs before me. Hell, why in our chat with Abby is also an OG. Yes. Now Donna said Valentine could have forced the issue, but would have accomplished, but making Charlotte resent Lulu and likely to run away to look for her papa. Yeah, we. I love it. But the thing is, GH fan, she also blames Drew. And the thing about Nina is that Nina's the type of person that will blame everybody else except for her and whoever. Remember a long time ago when Charlotte was bullying Aiden, and she blamed Aiden for being very weak and soft and timid. That's the thing about Nina. If Willow actually was raised by Nina, Willow will be just as much of an entitled dingbat as Nina. I'm not sure, Ron. I don't know how long Phoenix Man has actually been doing videos for. I mean, he's definitely old school. There's a lot of people that's more old school than me. I'm only hell, even Andre Epps, that does Days of Our Lives is pretty old school. That dude has been on for 11 years. So I mean, I get that, but like I said, as a father, he should have sat there and did the right thing. By the right thing, he should have told her, "You should be with your mother. This life that I'm doing is." Honestly, tell you the truth, the fact that he didn't do that after he's been shot at says all you need to know about Valentine. But that's the thing, though, Island. He just been shot at. Why the hell is he not being more assertive as far as you need to be with Mom Dukes right now because I got bullets just grazing me instead of, well, honey, who are you going to choose? You're going to choose me or you're going to choose Lou? Because in your head, you're like, well, Lulu has a lot of family and she's going to be okay, but I'm all by myself. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing. She would have picked him regardless. I just felt bad for Rocco. Donna said he did tell her that, though, Albert. He told her she should be with. Hmm, he did. He did. But again, I just feel like he did it in a very manipulative way. Hillary says, "What the f you saying?" That's why he told her Papa is the world to her. I'm sorry, Cat Lady. Are you disagreeing with my assessment? I wish you had time. I would sit there and send you the link. If you want to listen, Cat Lady, if you want to come up here now, I'll definitely have you up here now. Cat Lady, you want to come up? Let me know if you want to come up. I'll send you the link. I don't know. Like I said, I felt like he did it in such a manipulative way, where it's like, yeah, he gave her the facts in a very soft way, but he worded it in a way where it was like he knew Anthony, the number one YouTuber. Tyler says, "Send me the link for what? You're still going to be on the wrong side. You're still going to be on the wrong damn side. You hear what you want to hear." That is not true, Cat Lady. I always sit there and listen to input. I always sit there and listen to input. I may respectfully agree to disagree, but I do sit there and listen to your input, though. And I sent you the link, Cat Lady. God damn, Cat Lady is so sassy. Oh no, Ron, actually I did not. I should have checked it out before I started doing my stream. I guess I have to check it out afterwards. Well, darn it, I guess sometimes you gotta sit there and make the choices for them. But yeah, Cat Lady, I sent you the link. Sean says Valentine should be smart. Charlotte already has a scar and shot. Thank you. No, 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 no. Come on, Donna. Don't sit there and agree with the sassy queen known as Cat Lady. A sassy. Solomon says this is probably going to end up being pipe dream, but in 2025, early when the storyline where Claire goes crazy, pulls a gun on Kyle and Summer after catching them. That would actually not be that bad. I've heard some of your theories, Solomon, and that one is actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. I gotta sit there and say that's actually not that bad. Hmm. JH fan says you're so right about what would happen to Willow if Nina raised her. When I think of Nina, I think of rich boy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you already know. But see, that's the thing though. I she's been so delusional that I've sat there and yeah, Anthony, no, it was a great movie. They could have dialed back on the Jim Carrey a little bit though. It was a little bit too much Jim Carrey. He was doing a little bit too much. But other than that, I loved it. Other than that, I loved it. Cutley says now would have been so proud of Nina and Willow right now. She was very one note. Why does these thumbnails look like they're AI generated? I'm looking because you know me, I'm like Victor Newman. I gotta sit there and know what's going on with everything. And I'm looking at Kyrie's thumbnail, particularly the one with Sasha. It says discussing Sasha being the latest huge hypocrite on General Hospital, which I can agree with that. Like some of Kyrie's thumbnails look a little AI. And it's weird I'm talking about that. On Bold and Beautiful, they had to sit there and do a damn PSA about the dangers of AI. In all reality, it's more just the dangers of being stupid. Like, Katie works for PR. She knows what AI is, and yet still, Jade fan, I hate the C word, and I have called Nina that so many times out loud in my mind. I justify it to myself by saying it's okay. Well, here's the thing. I call it Ninaisms. Okay. That's a level of delusion that only Nina can achieve. So next time that you sit there thinking about that, um, just sit there and say that she has Ninaisms. That just makes more sense. Solomon says, how about a storyline with Sheila and Deacon crash Michael and Lauren's 20th wedding anniversary party at the okay and reveal their plans to move to Genoa City. Open. I would like that. I would actually like that, Solomon. GH not the dangers of being stupid. Oh no, GH fan, that's way beyond that. There's a certain level of delusion that only Nina can achieve, and that's why I call it. I call it Ninaisms. So if you don't like Smith saying the C word for Nina, just say Ninaisms. It's a whole lot better, and I think it has a nice ring to it. Justin says, "Sorry, Robert, I'm on Team Michael on this one." Okay, I respect your opinion, Justin. I still think that Michael pathetic is pathetic with a capital P. And he's probably among the most softest beta men that I've seen in a very long time. And I personally be really happy when he's not on my damn TV screen because but I respect your opinion though. Island says all three Sarah's daughters were raised by headaches. If he was in their lives, they would be better off. That's true. That is true. But see that's the thing that does blow me though, right? Because I'm like, Harmony was a horrible, horrible, horrible mother. And as much as I sit there and get on Nina, well, Harmony did put her in a cult. Ron says, "How do you feel about Shirley using her birth control to protect herself?" Well, Ron, I know that you're firmly against that, though, right, Ron? Saying she better not use birth control. Kylie says you're gonna respect this dislike from. Ooh, cat lady, cat lady, cat lady. God damn, you're so sassy. I'm gonna have to straighten you out, cat lady. I'm gonna have to straighten you out when you come over. I have to straighten you out. Okay, you have a little powwow. Get you back on track. You'll be fine. You're okay. I have faith in you. I have my ways. Sean says, "Other funny thing is Sasha killed Harmony." What? Don't see that. To be fair, you seem like you're Team Michael too. Other than you feeling like he needs to be more assertive, you've been defending him against Drew. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Here's the thing, Jade fan. Yesterday, you asked me say three nice things about Michael. But the funny thing is, though, yesterday when I did my review, I was actually pretty nice to Michael. I was actually really nice to Michael yesterday. And I'm going to be honest, when you sat there and said, say three nice things about Michael, you know what I want to do in my review? I want to being petty Betty. But again, I was actually nice to him yesterday. Ron says you can't handle Nikisha Moore, so what makes Cat Lady different? You might have a stroke. Ooh, damn, Ron. You just said that I can't handle Nikisha Moore, so why would I be able to handle Cat Lady? Come on, Ronnie Ron. I got skills. Unlike most men, I don't need 90 minutes, which is really saying a lot about them, but whatever. Yeah, but I gave a good comeback line though, Cat Lady. Sean says Sasha accidentally killed Harmony with Gladys. Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh, you're right. I gave a good comeback line though, Cat Lady. Like I said, I'm gonna straighten you out though. Straighten you out, get you back on track. You know, I've been getting so many damn burns tonight, but I swear, Donna says, "Where's Lisa Olbrich?" That's a damn good question. Where's Selena? Ron says you won't be able to keep up, Britain. You won't be able to keep up. Nikisha or Cat Lady will tag team you. Kevin, what's good, Kevin? What, Kevin? Kelly says you've been eating them damn noodles for almost 3 hours. But the thing is, Kelly, they're still warm. They're still warm. You know what? You know what, GH fan? I'm going to say three nice things. I wouldn't normally do it, but I'll sit there and say three nice things. For a man who has a lot of money, he really does not come across as privileged. He really doesn't come across as self entitled. And I've seen Kyle be the most self entitled prick. So for a man who has money, he really doesn't come across as self entitled. He generally does have a good heart. Um, I think he personally needs to be more assertive, but he does come across as a good person. And I would sit there and say that he has decent looks. So yeah, he's decent looking, he has a good heart, and for a man who's rich as shit, he does not come across as self entitled. So yeah. Ron says those noodles has Nikisha spit just That is hilarious, Ron. I can be nice when I want to be. Sean says Luna reaction to Will was strange. He ignored when they first met. I don't remember that, but I know he is there using. God damn it, cat lady! I'm gonna straighten cat lady out when she comes over here. Okay, I'll tell you this much right now. Okay, I'm gonna straighten cat lady out. So when cat lady comes back to the chat, when she comes back to the chat, she's gonna be just singing a different tune. Okay. Cat lady's gonna be like, "Oh my god, that guy was amazing. He was just so nice," and other things I'm not gonna sit there and say, but yes. Gage fan says, "Yeah, was that so hard? I'm all seriousness. I appreciate you doing that." Well, yeah, I mean, Gage fan, yes. Here's the thing: I can be a dick. I can be downright mean, and I can also be very nice. It just really depends on well, a couple of things, but yes. The thing is, Gage fan, I don't hate Michael. I give everyone the same level of treatment. Okay. Jason's my favorite character, and Jason will sit there and get the smoke at any point in time. So I'm not just sit there targeting Michael unless I want to be petty. Just as bro, every time I come back, you saying something crazy. You stop it. That lady says we're going to fix that damn office window. Oh my lord! Jazz says I'm just gonna stop coming back. Well, see what you Jazz see what you created. See what you did, Jazz. Because of you, Cat Lady's being sassy. Cat Lady's being sassy because of you. So I want you to think about that, Jazz. You feel good about yourself? Solomon says I'm gonna check out. All right, you have a good night, Solomon. Ron says you better be honest with Cat Lady and tell her your family ties. That's true. That's true, Ron. I have family ties to him because both of our names is Albert. Kevin says, I don't think Hope and Carter will last after Stephanie gets the company from Carter back. Well, yeah, because then Carter won't be useful to her. Oh, and Kevin, you know what? I actually saw that Thomas is not in the opening credits. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday, but he's not in the opening credits, Tom. J fans, I think what confuses is that it doesn't seem like you have any fan loyalty to any character. That's why sometimes it's hard to know which character you like. Well, here's the thing, JH fan. It's not. I'm a reviewer first. When I do this, I review stuff. I don't go based off of which character I like, which character I don't like. Okay, so in a sense, I'm kind of like a critic, which I hate saying that, but I critique these characters. I'm not going off any sort of fan loyalty or anything like that. Like I like Jason, but I will sit there and read him like there's no tomorrow when I feel like Jason's out of pocket. Sonny at one point was among my favorite characters. He's okay now, but I would still read Sonny. So I don't when I talk about these characters, I don't talk about them from a fan's perspective. I talk about them from a reviewer's perspective. Really? Wow, I wonder where that's gonna go, Sean. That sounds interesting. Donna says another reviewer said that Thomas and RJ are both going from. That makes sense, Donna, because he's not in the opening credits as well. Who's this other reviewer, Donna? You know the name? Is it Life with Jessica or somebody else? What? Are you serious, Island? Are you serious? No, 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 Island. Are you serious right now? I know there's another actor that had Soap Dirt and Phoenix. Thank you, Donna. Um, what's his name? Jim something. Is Jim something? Okay, Ireland. Because there's another actor. I think his name is Jim C something, and like he didn't like doing certain sexual. He didn't even like kissing. He didn't like doing kissing scenes because of his religion and how he felt like that would violate his stuff with his wife. What was the movie that Jennifer Lopez and Jim was in? Whatever that movie is, I think it's called like Eyes something. Something with not eyes wide shut, but eyes something. Jade fan says, I get what you're saying. That makes sense. Plus, if you don't hold all characters equally accountable, you won't get criticized. You would get criticized for that. Yeah, exactly. GH fan. That's when I do. To be fair, GH fan, when I come at Michael, there's times where I legitimately just have my issues with him, and then there's times where I would sit there and go at Michael because I know it bothers people. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of times I could just be very petty. I just don't. Here's the thing, GH fan. I don't like the way that some male characters are portrayed in soap operas. And it's not just him, it's just the genre that male characters have been portrayed in. But yeah, I come at it from more of a critical point than anything else. Island says, I read that on a message board somewhere. I can't remember which one though. Okay. No, that's interesting though, Ireland. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wouldn't be too surprised though. I would not be too surprised. Like I said, the guy who played the guy Jim C something, had issues with movies and movie sets and a lot of drama because he didn't want to kiss his co-stars because of his religion and his wife or whatever. Oh, even I don't know if most people know this, but like the guy who was on Arrow, Damien Dark, the actor, he won't do certain things. Yes, thank you, Donna. Yes. Yeah, he won't. There's certain lines that he feels like he won't cross because it's just it was good, Lisa Clapp. Um, it's just his religion and stuff. But like, bro, if you're gonna be an actor, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be in these projects if you're gonna be acting like that. That's the same. That's the same way I feel about Amanda Sutton and whatever his name is. Y'all don't want to sit there and be doing these sex scenes and stuff. And I'm like, maybe you're in the wrong line of maybe you're in the wrong line of work. Yes, Island, yes, yeah, that's the guy who has issues with like romance scenes and stuff like that. Sean says, I think Dex was portrayed terrible by the end. He was, John, and DC said that the reason why he had such a shit storyline was because he wasn't connected to Sunny anymore. He wasn't an enforcer of Sunny. He was just Jocelyn's boyfriend. But yes, Ron says Island is correct. Matt, remove everything to the bone beautiful from social media, which means he's not coming back. Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but yes. Yes. Ideally, yes. He's, the thing about Bold is that, I mean, a lot of these studios just have these very shady practices where they're not really forthcoming for whatever their own reasons is. It just comes across as shady. It's the same thing with Krista Alley, and how they handled that, which was very poor, by the way. Jade fan says, I would say that Michael used to be more assertive. Michael seems tired and beaten down, which is different from being weak and pathetic. Sometimes it's hard to fight when you are emotionally spent. I get that part. I get that part. Um, I mean, here's the thing, Jade fan. I know that there's all sorts of reasons of why. Here's the thing. If I sat there and thought about all the different reasons of why these characters are the way that they are and essentially kind of make excuses for them, I would probably never get through one review. But I do get what you're saying, though. Donna says he's very devoted. He's still acting, though. He was in Passions of Christ, and most recently, Souls of Freedom. Yeah, I mean, I just think that he just probably needs to pick his parts better. I have nothing against him as a person or anything like that, or even his religious and his stance. He just needs to pick his projects a lot better because the stuff he was picking was like, if you're not going to be able to do this stuff, then you shouldn't be in this role. You wasting everyone's time and an actor that could be fulfilling that role because of your reasons. Rylan says, I respect him for sticking to his principles. There should be roles for people of different types of cultures, religions. It would take a lot of effort, though, to write those stories. I mean, here's the thing, Island. I have no problem with that. I have an issue with him in the roles that he was picking, though. Yeah, there should be roles for him and whatever, but I mean, uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Island, in the perfect world, sure, but like, those are the roles that he chose to take, and he knew he was not a good fit. And he wasted everybody else's time, including his own. And if he was not going to be able to fulfill his part, he should have never been in them. And yeah, Island, there are probably hundreds of movies every day that are made. There's a lot of Christian-based movies that happen that comes out all the time. Kevin Sorbo is still working. Okay, so like there's parts for people like him and his religion and stuff. He just has to. Exactly, and that's good, Donna. He needs to stick with those. I'm just like to say in the beginning of his career, that's he ran into issues because of that. Lisa says if you don't want physical content, don't go on the soap opera. Exactly, Lisa. That's you know, I can't. And Lisa, I know that I'm going at like the actor that plays Chase and Amanda, and there's probably other actors that don't really do a lot of physical scenes, but at the end of the day, Lisa, you pick the part that you picked. So like, either do the job that you're supposed to be doing or leave and let somebody else do it. Ron says, don't forget Dyer Brook, who played Wyatt, didn't get a good send off. And yes, Krista Alley being taken off a contract, and she came back to say she was let go. The brat about not being professional. Yeah. Um, but that's part of the quarrel with him now. Island says, I agree. Some actors have a hard time getting parts and also feeding their families. I think he's doing better picking his roles, never compromise your principles, though. Yeah, I mean, never compromise your principles. That's true on his part. But don't also waste other people's time in a role that somebody else could be playing. But I do agree on both, though. Well, I mean, I would be more compassionate, Donna, to a point, because I do believe in accountability. I believe in compassion, but I believe in balance, though, right? Because I'm not super compassionate, but I don't always think that life is fair. I believe in accountability to a point, but I also believe that life isn't always fair. So that's where the level of compassion comes in from. There's a balance that I try to live by. Ron says, yes, Kane refused to do love scenes with Tracy, and yes, Ron, that's another example of like if you're not going to do the job you supposed to be there doing, then leave and let somebody else do it. That's true, Donna. But again, if you're not, and I get that, Donna, but I guess that's where the compassion ends for me, Donna. Because I understand that you're trying to get out the roles that you're trying to get, but if you're not comfortable in doing them, then don't waste other people's time. That's like if for me, I'm sitting there trying to get as many views as I can, so I do videos that compromises my integrity, and I don't want to do them, but I'm going to do it anyway to sit there and try to get as many views. People shouldn't feel bad for me and be like, "Well, I understand now, but you have to sit there and do those views to sit there and kind of, get more recognized on YouTube." No, no, I compromised myself to sit there and do that. Even if let's say I was in a rough spot in my life, I had choices. So I don't know. Like I said, my compassion goes to a certain extent. Lisa says, "Oh, get it." I'm just saying. Island says Michael had a rough life, but it doesn't make him a psychopath like Adam. Yeah, well, yes, Island. No, he and clear he's also better than like Kyle, for example. Kyle is a entitled prick who grew up with money. Michael grew up with money, but Michael didn't act like that. Donna says Chris Hemsworth won't kiss anyone else on screen. They use his. Yes, I remember that, Donna. Yes, I remember that. And he's lucky enough to sit there and get the roles that he can get without compromising who he is, and I think that's a great thing. But you know me when it comes towards accountability. You know, if Michael was a real person, was my friend, I would be kind and try to help him through hard times, but I wouldn't. But I would also hopefully tell him to take charge. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't hate Kyle. I mean, I don't hate Michael. I just don't like the stuff that he's doing right now. Well, yeah, Island, but yeah, but that's my whole thing though. Like when GH and when GH fan was not just saying say three nice things about Michael, it was very easy because Michael and Kyle both grew up with quote unquote the silver spoon in their mouth. But Michael is not like Kyle. You know, Kyle is an insufferable brat. And you go back to you go back to Spencer. Michael's a way better character than Spencer. I still don't like Spencer, and I don't like certain things about Michael either. But they both grew up with money, and granted, Nicholas was a little bit more lenient because I guess the mother wasn't in his life, so he felt like he needed to overindulge him. But well, yeah, of course, Donna, because Summer is just a terrible. Summer is just an annoying character, and I'm kind of just like I feel bad for Chance because Chance actually have to be with her, and Chance has not gotten a break from for being with a good woman in a hot minute. Abby used Chance like a toilet seat. If we're gonna be honest. Yeah, he did. He did go to prison, but he also, in some ways, had his life on easy mode too. So he went to prison. He got shot in the head. Yes, you know, no one's sitting there saying he didn't go through the hard knocks of life. Donna says Chance can't get a break. No, especially you went from being with a woman who treats you like a toilet seat to a woman who just comes across as a brat, who is a grown ass adult who runs a company, who has a child, and still has a very immature like attitude. Yes, that's true. GH fan. That's when he was played by Drew. I think his name was Garnet or Garrett or something like that. But even still, then he was. Yeah, I guess he was kind of like Kyle to some extent. The point is he's a better character than Kyle. He will Michael will always be a better character than Kyle. Um, Even though I'm going to continue to be a hard ass on Michael. Yeah, let's just be very clear. Just because I'm being all kumbaya and nice and stuff like that does not mean when Monday and Tuesday come around, I'm not gonna sit there and pretty much ream out what you call it, Michael. But he's a better character than Kyle. And that's the thing. And I still will sit there and give Michael the smoke. Yes, that's true, Lisa. Abby's not on contract. I don't understand what the hell she was doing on contract in the begin with. It's not like they really gave her any good stuff. She really does, Donna. Summer has all of her mother's bad qualities. Yeah, she's almost makes you wonder what kind of good qualities does Phyllis has. I mean, Phyllis is a force of nature. She's a survivor. Phyllis Phyllis crawled. Yes, Phyllis crawled so Carly can walk, if we're gonna be honest. Phyllis is like the prototype version of Carly in some ways, before they decide to make Carly this Valkyrie. Hmm. Well, no. No, I think even if I was like damn near super drunk, I wouldn't do that. Does not mean that I'm not going to criticize him for damn near everything else done. But I criticize Jason, and I like Jason. So, but as I always sit there and say, GH fan, no one is spared the rod, and that's across the board. That's from all four soap operas. No one is spared the rod, and soon five because the Gates is coming out next month. No one is spared the rod though. No one. Well, this was actually a lot of fun though. I think I'm going to end the stream here because I don't want to wake up too late. Even though it's Saturday, I don't want to sit there and sleep in too late. I like to try to, I don't know. I got to set up that damn Keurig. Oh, it's good. I'll show y'all again. So, this is what I'm going to be setting up tomorrow. And I just hope that it's not going to be too much work. I really hope it's not going to be too much work. But yes, GH fan, it was really good to sit down and see you tonight. So thank you for coming through. Thank you for your time. And okay, I guess I can. Oh, of course, GH fan. I mean, yeah, I can be a dick at times, but not an asshole. Yes, I'm glad that you came through, and hopefully I get to see you on the next one. Have a good night, Lisa. Have a good night, GH fan. Have a good night, Island. Have a good night, Donna. Have a good night, Lisa. I will be back Monday. For the regular view, for the regular for everyone else. Members will be tomorrow, but for everyone else, I will be back on Monday. So until you become a member, um, I'll see you Monday. I'm on pretty much like about 4 days a week. So it was really good to see you though. Yeah, so you have a good night too, GH fan. Have a good night, Donna. Have a good night, Queen Cat Lady. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Ronnie Ron. Have a good night, Dollar Medics. And anybody else who I didn't sit there and say goodnight to. Sir Charles. Yes. But have a good night, people. Have a great weekend. If you're not a member, make sure you join and become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Laters.